In the dying days of 2019, the four boys from Canberra's most popular movie podcast, Truly Rotten Potatoes, or the Tater Tots as they preferred to be called during sex, recorded what was expected to be their 25th episode. But things didn't go to plan. With guest Putri McMurray, the Potato Pricks recorded 90 minutes of high-quality banter about 2002's Pinocchio. Everything seemed fine, normal, cool, until one of the show's producers went back to the tape to edit out an inadvertently racist joke made by the least famous one in the group. It was here that he discovered something heinous. The recording was gone. Had it been stolen? Hacked? Deleted? Had the guy who was meant to record it simply screwed up? Yes, it was that one. Either way, the episode was lost. Until today, when a disturbing truth was uncovered. Morgan, the sleaziest member of the group, had a confession which rocked the foundations, fracturing podcast relationships forevermore. He had, for blackmail purposes, kept a tape recorder under his bed, constantly recording everyone who entered his house. After trawling through hours of tape of him sleep-talking, snoring, and sneaking unflavored crisps into bed while his two wives slept unknowingly beside him, he found the tape. This is the last episode of Truly Rotten Potatoes, and it sounds like shit. It's basically only audible through headphones, and even then, it's still pretty annoying. Enjoy.
Welcome to Truly Rotten Potatoes Special Edition. What's special about this edition?
It's a new year. It's a new me.
No.
Season 3.
Yeah, that's right. It's the first episode of Season 3 of Truly Rotten Potatoes, a podcast on which we review all the stinky bad movies that get 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, the website, the aggregator.
So why isn't the show just called Truly Rotten Tomatoes?
Good question. You'll have to listen to Season 2 to find out. I'm Sarah. What's the school?
Could be Sanders?
Sarah Marshall. You guys are one Sarah Marshall. I'm Sarah. And pleasure to meet you. This week we're talking about it's going on time between drinks, if you know what I mean. But we're going to discuss 2002's
Yes.
Oh yeah, 2002.
Pinocchio, an Italian film. I watched it dubbed in English.
Me too.
It's Pinocchio.
Yes.
But it's live action. Did I say that already?
No.
Nah.
You said it was
Say it
Italian.
now, motherfucker.
So this was obviously a movie that was made in Italy, directed by, what's his name? Roberto Benigni. And he also decided not only to direct this fairly expensive live-action movie, but also play the part of Pinocchio, which, in my understanding of the Pinocchio myth, is usually a small wooden boy.
In my understanding of the Pinocchio myth is the rule is you're never to play if you direct the same film.
Yes.
You didn't see fucking Walt Disney on the screen, did you?
Yeah. So he plays Pinocchio, but he's not that small. He's not a boy. He's got to be like 40 years old.
Hugely receding.
Yeah.
Looks like Martin Short.
Yes, so much like Martin Short.
And we have a guest with us tonight.
We should introduce everybody.
I was gonna.
We had Sarah and that aka
Good to find out.
yeah, formerly Hayden.
Tree.
I thought you were talking about yourself, Sarah. That's me. Hello. Hi, everyone. We all know each other.
You're probably most famous for committing what crime?
That's a great question, and I can't tell you. I have to kill you.
I think it was murder.
Yeah, that's
It's definitely
probably
one of
crime.
murders.
You are Ocean's 9.
Yeah.
You were the 9.
I'm actually Ocean's 27. There's a lot of us.
Yeah.
27 Club.
Yeah.
So it's stars in the ocean.
If we're talking about oceans, can we talk about the specific ocean?
Yes.
Yes.
Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, I
Thank
think that's
you.
funnier than someone who says specifically. I think the Pacific Ocean is way
That's a
better.
very camping.
But you requested at the start of this podcast that this would be the episode that you...
Yeah, I honestly have no idea why Yeah. When
What are
you
we,
guys
20
first
episodes
started,
in now? Something like that?
I'm not sure.
I think maybe a bit more than that. I don't know.
Why did you
24.
I was looking at, because you guys obviously aren't allowed to look at anything prior watching the movies.
Rules are made to be
That
broken.
was the rule that I was aware of before.
See
you
no
guys
evil,
started.
hear no evil.
Are you talking about Richard Pryor?
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
But I just looked at all the posters, and
Is that another
2002
Richard Pryor?
Pinocchio was the poster for me. So yeah, here I am.
Poster.
As a
She's a
designer,
poster boy.
That's what I wanted.
Do you ever know Pinocchio before seeing that poster?
I had no idea it was about a wooden boy.
Funny word.
Yeah. Pinocchio. I gotta see this. Alright, what's our Mitch is here as well, of course. And Morgan's here.
I'm a present, you know.
What's our understanding of the Pinocchio myth prior to this? I would say, have we all seen the Disney cartoon from the 90s?
Yes.
Of it.
Yeah.
And I always knew it was about a boy learning lessons.
Yeah. So there's famously his nose grows when he lies, and there's I'm a real boy. He gets turned into a real boy at the end or something. Yeah.
And he wants to.
He wants to be
Yes.
a real boy, but he keeps on doing little boy shit. Keeps on being silly. You know, famous version.
Where he
there we go.
little boy shit.
Yeah. So you said earlier he looks like Martin Short in this movie, Roberto Benigni. And I had that written down, and I also had that he reminded me a lot of Yahoo Serious, and it felt like a Yahoo Serious movie.
It felt like a Yahoo series movie directed by Terry Gilliam.
Yeah.
Because Terry Gilliam has this very cheap, independent DIY feeling to his movies, while also just having this otherworldly. Like I love Terry Gilliam movies, but they do have that cheapness to them, and this had that as well. Like the first time you see somebody, I think the puppeteer at the theatre is just larger than all the other characters.
Yeah.
That was the first time.
It's funny that you say that it's cheap though, because with my research, it was actually a $45 million budget film.
Yeah. It looked expensive to me.
It didn't look expensive at all. From 2002? It looked made in 84.
But it started with like all these CGI mice like carrying this wizard guy or something. The fairy godfather of the story. It was a fairy tale. His
Cassettes were shit.
Well, were they?
I don't know. I thought it was pretty
I thought it was pretty good too.
Style-wise.
Yeah.
Fairy tale.
Italian, very colourful.
Yeah. It was Ron's eating spaghetti.
Neo-realism.
Throws out some gabagool. What a hit.
Yeah, a lot of people whacking people. A lot of people beating people up and then throwing money on them as if just sort yourself out in the hospital. I've paid for what I've done.
It's pretty cool with this movie for the first couple of minutes. The mice pulling the carriage, the colours, the wistful music. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for an adventure. I enjoy Harry Potter, and I think I enjoy Lord of the Rings just for that world. But I fucking hate the story of Lord of the Rings. But that idea of like, I like the world. I do like the world.
You know what's funny? If you took one of the main hobbits from Lord of the Rings and put him instead of Roberto Benigni, it would have made more sense to me because he's like a little hobbit.
That would have made a lot more sense if you put somebody who's not a very tall man. So at the beginning, the very opening, there's a narration saying that in this world, children and animals might look like adult men, and that's pretty much what happens the entire way through.
I didn't hear
this as well.
This and so I spent many of the scenes going, why does no one care that it's half cat, half man?
Yeah.
That was fun. I liked
And then I realized halfway through the movie as well that the driver, like the carriage driver guy, is a dog because he was holding that stuffed toy in his mouth the whole time. Well, for some scenes.
Yeah.
And he looked like a poodle, like his hair looked like a poodle.
Eric Idle.
Yeah.
Voice.
Yes.
So should we talk about the dub cast very quickly to get that out of the way?
A few bangers in there.
It was an Italian movie, and thus
It was
Pizza everywhere.
Yeah, I think at least for the average. Yeah, exactly.
Voice and blocks and stuff.
Crowds running around.
I believe that Miramax bought the movie and then released it in like North America with this dub. This is like the official American version of it.
That's some nice.
I'll say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. It's good for Harvey Weinstein in America.
Harvey Scissorhands Weinstein.
You're thrown out even further into the Pacific Ocean.
Now, which was Harvey Weinstein's worst crime against humanity? Redubbing Pinocchio in 2002, or the many, many sexual assaults he did?
Well, I think I'm a pretty good guy. I'm going to say it was him that was single-handedly responsible for the cast of the English dub of this movie. You got
Well, which one did he go to jail for? Was it making this movie?
I can't do job.
Imagine if they just threw that in at the end. Like, they're like, here's like 30 charges of rape and stuff. But also, I saw that Pinocchio thing. That was
30 charges to rape fall over in court.
yeah. All they get him on is the abomination of this
I don't know
movie.
how that would work as a prologue.
Yeah.
So it's Pinocchio, right? It's that story of Pinocchio that Disney presented, right?
Well, yeah, I think this is more close to like the original Italian story, it felt like to me.
Like, I can't remember ever having seen Pinocchio similar to Morgan, like the story beats and stuff, like, oh yeah, that rings a bell, that rings a bell, that rings a bell, and it was over. It was like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Disney's Pinocchio was, so it wasn't anything like that.
The bits that I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. I definitely remember they land in the belly of a whale in it.
Yeah,
So when that happened, I was like, oh yeah.
In this, it's not a whale, it's a great white shark.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I thought it was
But
like a
in the
whale.
book, it's called like a terrible dogfish or something.
Oh, it's like a bit between.
So it's meant to be a shark, but I think Disney changed it to being a sperm whale. Yeah.
Can I go over the storyline and see if I got this right? I'll try it quickly.
About the Ocean's 11 music.
Is that the... What is the... Is there a...
It's just like a bass line.
Is there a hit from... Oh,
No, it's just heisty jazz music.
what's that from?
That's from an old 2002 commercial.
No, it's Junkie XL.
Recut of A Little More Conversation by Elvis.
What's that? It was in a big. It was in the 2002 World Cup. It was a big soccer commercial for Adidas.
I feel like it was Ronaldo was probably
Ronaldinho.
Regardless, little conversation under.
Oh, maybe Brazilian Ronaldo was in it too. But definitely Ronaldinho was in it. Yeah. I think Henri was in it.
So yeah, but it was also an ad for Nike, right? So it was an ad for Nike. It was a film that was an ad for FIFA 2002.
Yeah. No, it was just around the same time as that era. But I think it was just a Nike ad.
No, it was the
And the film clip for the song. There was the Elvis remix.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Hit us with the plot.
old man Geppetto makes a puppet.
Yes. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get through it.
This was the other difference for me.
Wait, hold on. Because before you can fix the puppet, doesn't the tree that is chopped down get delivered?
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yeah,
This is
it's
so.
bouncing.
I don't know how the Disney one works, but my understanding was Geppetto was like a puppet maker, and I thought the idea was like he makes it, and he's maybe his kid died, or maybe he just never had a kid, and he's like, I wish I had a kid, and I just assumed it was like a strike of lightning magic situation. But in this one, the wood itself is rolling around the town for the opening of the movie.
Well, it's not rolling, it's kind of like...
This is just a log of wood.
It's just accidentally been dropped and they're like, oh no, don't let the wood get away, and then people have to run away from it in the town square, and they're in sort of like an Agrippa or Aladdin-y kind of busy marketplace, and then the tree starts following people and like standing up vertically and hopping towards where Geppetto's workshop is.
I mean, it's causing chaos the entire time.
But the first half of the chaos seems like accidental or like incidental chaos, but then it becomes apparent that this thing really is like going somewhere.
Envision an upright like log that is as a meter tall, springing off one end of the log, doing 3 flips in the air and then landing on the other end of its head and then sprinting off that and just spinning around.
Rolling around the whole town.
It's not rolling though, is it? It's bouncing its head into its feet.
With an implied cheekiness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not doing
This log's a cunt.
And
Well,
then
I mean, it stole
just
someone's
lands.
clothing at one point. I think that's off their body. Boy, Pinocchio, what a guy.
And so this log, this mystical log, just lands on the doorstep of Geppetto.
It's ADD or ADHD. Sort of a precursor to what.
I think it's more than implied. It's
It's a
It's even the and an ADD log rolled into town.
Now, when we meet Geppetto in this, and I watched this about 6 weeks ago, so I didn't go back. I watched about an hour, and then I watched the second hour ahead of this podcast. It lands on Geppetto's doorstep. He opens it up. He's like, "Oh, some wood. Cool. I'm a carpenter." He makes it into Pinocchio.
Oh, but also don't forget the very detailed part of him kissing the wood first.
He
Which
loves it
made
straight
me
away.
laugh
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, but does he?
He goes from like, a piece of wood. So I think what you were getting at before, Putri, is you were talking about your assumption was he was a puppet maker.
Yeah.
But like it seems like he's just like a carpenter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so he's like mulling over what he should make.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think I'll make a puppet like this.
Yeah.
I'll make a little boy. If only it were a real boy. And then 2 seconds later, it's a real boy.
Yeah.
Like there's not much development there.
Yeah, there's no magic, there's no lightning strike. He's just got it and it starts talking and he's going, am I hearing things? Am I going crazy? And then it's just like, no, you're not crazy, I'm right here. And he's like, oh my God. And then Pinocchio steals Geppetto's bad wig. He has like a blonde wig on or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he like takes it and puts it on and runs around the house and he's just
always
like a little
calling
wild
it,
child.
Like, it looks like a fried egg or something. Yeah.
Which is not what it looks like.
No, it's like...
That's log wing. But this is when the Martin Short comparisons come in, because he reminded me heaps of, Clifford. I think I showed you a clip from Clifford a while ago.
Yeah.
Where Martin Short plays like a young, hyperactive kid with, who's hyperactive. He's like bouncing around and he looks heaps like him and being obnoxious. I was like, the whole movie is like this. I'm on board.
Well, okay, so Pinocchio is played by the director of the film, Roberto Benigni, who won an Oscar, I guess a year before the pre-production of this movie. It was his passion project. But the American dub, the voice is Breckin Meyer.
Yes.
Road Trip, like John Arbuckle in Garfield.
Pick it up straight away?
Interesting that you say no. Breckin Meyer. It took me a long time to figure that out.
Because I thought that it was Andrew Garfield for a while.
It's Garfield the cat.
Well, Breckenmeyer did play Garfield. No, he played
He owned Garfield.
Yeah. John.
Played John.
He just played John Garfield.
What a boss.
Bill Murray, the guy.
And then he was also in Rat Race.
Yes.
Ah,
Who
yeah.
else was in Rat Race?
John Cleese.
John Policeman.
It's me, John Policeman. Damn it, do him!
Something good.
Oh, dear. Damn it, Manuel.
So then what happens?
Good podcast, everyone.
To pull him back into the
What fucking happens next?
No, but he runs. Pinocchio like grabs the wig, runs around. I'm saying you, and you're reminding me. This is the only part I remember. Is that he becomes like a little menace. He's like running around the street, and then there's all these side characters.
Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, there's all these side characters like cops and just people that come up and talk to Geppetto and are like, you need to get a control for your puppet there. They all look like Sacha Baron Cohen to me. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I like that some characters, seemingly for no reason, just look bizarre. Because sometimes they're an animal, but sometimes they just have big eyebrows, like a wig. Just a guy.
Yeah.
It's so racist. There you go. They all look the same.
What's your name for me?
what does happen is, I skim over some details. I'll be honest, I was not paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is like, I kind of know the story, I just watch the beats and figure it out. No one's saying anything funny enough for me to write down. Maybe I missed some good dialogue, I don't know.
But it's translated as well, so you're like, I don't know if that line's funny to me, but I don't know if
It was the way that they had to fill all that time by being like, all right, Pinocchio, okay, I'm not gonna go. See you later. Bye, Pinocchio.
Yeah, and there's something about watching a movie that's clearly intended for young children. It's like this fairy tale fantasy story that doesn't make any sense. The plot isn't progressing in any like normal way, but you also know that every line of it has been translated from Italian, and you're like, maybe this really plays well in Italy. Like maybe this is really good. It's a common story. Everyone knows it there. But yeah, it was really hard to enjoy. Like I hated this movie.
No like pace to the movie whatsoever.
What did Pinocchio want to do? When did he get the idea of becoming a boy? That wasn't like his goal through the movie.
The fairy, and for some reason the fairy mother.
Well, that's what the fairy, again, I read, is like part of the book. She's meant to be like a forest fairy, so I think that's why she took a liking to Pinocchio.
She probably gave him his ADD.
Yeah, like all of that stuff.
She technically, I think she charmed the log. And then, in the Disney movie, it's Geppetto makes a puppet, and he wishes on a star.
That's right. The whole song, right?
The first scene,
I don't think we can get copyright.
they talk about
Not how off key you were singing it.
In that first scene, they do mention the stars, but they don't ever link the two. And then the cricket does turn up later as well.
Out of nowhere as well. Like that's the time. It felt like it was just going through the motions of the story. And maybe in a child's novel, it is like you can just do whatever. He walks into a room and there's a cricket starts talking to him. But it just felt like, it didn't have any progression to me.
Did this happen? Did this movie lose everyone?
So
Lose everyone.
like, as in,
I don't know why anymore.
No, right.
I didn't love it, but I'm in for a road movie. You know, where just going around. Even if you, like Declan pointed out, even if you're not sure what the character's goal is or where they're going, like it seemed like he kept returning back to his town. Two or three, and then they're like, "Oh, you're going to jail." He's just
Well, then he's just like, I gotta learn to read, and you're like, well, is that the story? Like Pinocchio goes to school, and no one cares that he's like a puppet. Like that's just part of the world.
because I gotta say, like, not a lot of things were making a lot of sense, but I had a lot of fun.
I had fun, and I had fun when they went to that place where, because he meets this friend in prison. He gets thrown in prison for some reason. And the friend is like, "Oh, this is the taste of paradise."
Oh man, lollipop scene.
And then later he finds
That lollipop scene.
and that character's like, "I'm gonna go to this land called Never Not Have Fun."
Yeah. Again, I'm assuming the Italian translation is a little less on the nose.
But this is like the third or fourth opportunity for Pinocchio to say no to such a temptation and to make his life more full of responsibility and full of work, and particularly aimed at learning maths and spelling for some reason.
Yeah, counting and
he almost.
No, I believe it was I got to learn to read, I got to learn to write, and I got to learn to count. So I'll be in school for 3 days.
Right. There's little jokes and gags peppered along the way that are funny. But his friend, his name is, I'm going to say, Leonardo. His name was Leonardo.
Yeah.
He drags him off to this Never Not Have Fun land, and it looks fucking awesome. Like the set design, this is where it was really Gilliam-esque. Like it was like walking into a hall of mirrors, but everybody was blowing like a party popper.
I feel like that was like half the budget was just blown on that scene.
It's just on that part.
Jumping castles and fucking like swings and shit and candy everywhere.
Yeah.
So running around like mental. But I don't totally understand, because it's like kind of meant to be like a tale of teaching children a lesson of how to behave, right?
it's the classic kind of like harsh consequences to a child just making life decisions, but then like making it kind of whimsical. But I don't. It's very harsh. But
I don't really understand what. I don't know. I mean, like, yes, it's very simple in one way, but then in the other way, I'm sort of like. Yeah, go on.
The lesson of that place was if you just go and have fun, you'll turn into a donkey, and you'll only be fit for manual labour. You won't be able to do like high intellectual work that is paid well and that gives you a satisfaction. You just have to pull water as a donkey your whole life.
What about the growing nose thing? I know it's like don't lie.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm also sort of like.
It doesn't happen every time he lies.
It works because he's a fucking puppet and he doesn't understand the world, right? And I know little kids don't understand the world and they're guided by their parents, but like kids don't think. I don't know.
Maybe it's like it shows when you lie. If you're an adult and there's a kid and the kid lies, you're like, I know you're lying.
Yeah, I think that's a common parenting trick as well. I've heard people say like to their like 4-year-old kid, they're like, I know when you're lying to me because your ears go red or something, and they're like, oh shit, and they cover their ears now.
I've heard parents say like, don't fucking lie to me, you little shit.
Yeah.
That also works, definitely.
From your house.
No, don't be silly.
You've both been very silly right now, but
So can you believe that even back in 2002 it only cost 4 cents to go to Grand Puppet School?
True.
That seems cheap to me.
Why do I have a problem with this? I get it. Like, it's like...
listen, aren't you Italian?
I think you hate yourself.
School, and then a lesson is learned. Yeah. Pinocchio goes away to never have any responsibility.
Never not have fun.
Never not have fun.
And he, like, reaps the repercussions.
Well, that was just before.
Sometimes sometimes it's not his own fault, and he still reaps the repercussions, the negative repercussions.
Yeah, he does get caught.
Cover up, I suppose.
What was that time that he accidentally stabbed a boy in the schoolyard or something?
No, yeah. He's fighting with a bunch of kids.
Because they have his bread. Oh, they have his hat.
Yeah. And then one of the kids goes, he ducks and hits the kid behind him, and it kills the fucking kid behind him.
Well, he hits him with a book in the head.
Yeah.
And just like... Because he doesn't take the rap, that's bad.
Yeah.
And he gets sent to prison anyway.
But is this when he gets hung from a tree?
No, that's beforehand.
Yeah.
That's beforehand.
That was freaky as well. I'm like, they're just hanging this kid.
Put that in the movie, full stop. That's a bit much.
The
Cat and the fox, yeah.
Well, that's the question, I guess, now, is this actually for children?
Yeah, when we say hung by a tree for that's playing at home, we mean legitimately like wrapped with a rope around his neck and a noose. And he's hanging and dying.
Well, they know he's a puppet, so they know, like...
But he had a whole bunch of money and they were after the money.
After his gold coins.
Yeah.
Did he get the gold coins again?
His papa gave it to him so that he could...
Go to school?
No! He sold his coat for 15 coins, and then... And then he needed to sell. No, his dad sold a coat so we could buy him a book so we could read. And then he heard about a puppet show.
Then he went to the puppet show.
So he sold his book.
But the other kid was like, I'm going to school. Aren't you going to go to school with me? And he's like, nah, it's a puppet
And
show.
then he stood up during the puppet show. And then
Oh, yeah.
hey, look, that's a puppet. No. All the puppets recognized that he was a puppet.
It's famous Pinocchio from causing an upset in the town earlier that day.
Yeah.
It's a Pinocchio. Why we bring him up onto the stage here?
So all puppets are sentient in this, but these puppets have strings. But so what makes him what makes him so special?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it just that he doesn't need strings?
They don't make it clear in the movie. It's the most unsettling thing and scene in the movie because this is also when the puppeteer pops up behind the performers and it's way larger than the puppets.
He's huge.
And then we start asking the question, okay, are all the humans this large and all the puppets are that small?
Because all the animals are human
everyone we've seen up until this point has been a puppet, even the animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what's going on here? All the other rules, I don't care about the other rules. I like wacky worlds, but this like size difference. I like wacky wheels. Yeah.
That's scary. The scariest thing about that scene, the giant, voiced by Kevin James.
Yes, no.
What about what was the character then?
He was telling a fake sad story about how his dad couldn't afford a coat, and in fact, actually, he's dead, and actually, my brother is also dead.
Oh yeah,
and
his brother died twice.
Yeah,
he's so giant.
He died twice. and the puppet master gave him a fight.
He goes, kiss me.
Oh yeah. So much weird kissing going on. Yeah.
Then he's like, before I go to courts.
Well, why does the fairy want him to be good? Like, what's in it for her? Because it's her son, right? Really?
Yeah, I think again, originally she charmed the log or puppet, so it was like her brother, but then eventually they grew a bond together, so then eventually it was like his son instead.
Okay.
Wikipedia!
Wow.
Pretty fucking cool.
I distinctly remember a part where Pinocchio was really sad that a fairy had died and he was crying and he said, I want to die, and that's exactly how I felt watching that part of the movie.
I don't think it was that bad. There were a lot of parts that were draining, but for the most part, it was okay.
But I would say that it's Pinocchio and
For sure.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
It felt like it was kind of going to be an adult comedy version of Pinocchio. Sometimes it was going to be funny.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Remember when they were in the belly of the whale, or the dog shark, or whatever it was?
Dogfish.
And he finds Geppetto, and Geppetto's just like talking about how much he hates him. And then he just...
hiding behind one of the whale guts.
Yeah, and he says something like, I'm really thirsty, I need a glass of milk. If I don't get a glass of milk right now, I'll die. And I was like, is that an Italian phrase or something? I don't get that. Why milk?
I don't know, but there was a scene later on where he gets him milk, and this is after he must have gone to Never Not Have Fun Land and got turned into a donkey because he's doing manual labour on this farm where now he's... must have been right after they got out.
He has to do donkey work to get enough money for him to get a glass of milk.
Right. For Geppetto, who's now bedridden because he was just spat out of a big whale. And then he's like, oh, look. And Geppetto finishes the glass of milk and he's like, I bet you like another glass of milk, wouldn't you, Geppetto's like, oh, that would be so nice, but I've already had my glass of milk. He goes, well, look. And he pulls out a second glass of milk and Geppetto's like, oh, wow, I'm so happy that he didn't buy another fucking lollipop. And so that shows growth, and that shows that he's really maturing, and instead of buying himself a lollipop, he's buying a dying old man and a second glass of milk.
But does the way that his nose gets longer also show growth?
No.
Yeah, that's physical growth.
So, by the way, it only grows when he's in the presence of the Blue Fairy, because he lies in other parts of the movie. But then later, when he's so sorry for lying, he says to the Blue Fairy that he's sorry because he does all these things that are wrong, like telling lies. That's after the book thing happens to that kid. The kid gets hit in the head with the book, and they tell a bunch of leading questions. Like, they ask him a bunch of leading questions. He doesn't lie at all.
Does he?
In that whole thing, and that's how he meets Leonardo, played by Topher Grace of Spider-Man 3 fame, and who played David Duke in Black Klansman,
And he's in that 70 show, played Eric in that 70 show.
he played David Duke in that 70 show,
He played Venom.
Eric, if I have to come out of that pot-smoking basement, I'll shove my ass up your fist so far it'll spin around on your dad. Red.
What if
Well, Dad, I'm just having a good time fighting Ashton Kutcher.
I'm trying to do the I'm the house from that second show.
Just having this is my kitchen.
Yeah.
What if
He doesn't get a lot of lines, that character, but he's in every episode.
What if the dad from that 70s show wasn't called Red Foreman and he was called Red Simons?
I think it sound a little bit like this.
I was born in the 70s.
What if the George Foreman was the Red Simons script?
Wait, shouldn't it be the Eric Foreman grill? Because his character's called Eric Foreman in that show, right?
Have you guys ever this punishment you can give to people called the Eric Weinstein grill?
Weinstein grill.
Eric Weinstein is a person. Yeah.
Like,
Social psychologist.
Yeah, he has a grill. No, yeah, probably seven.
Yeah, he wears grills. Say online social psychologist. Hey, everybody. I almost died from beef. I'm
back with a mouthful of the stuff.
Pinocchio is a classic tale of candy strip. What happens is that your actions have consequences. He's a boy.
See,
okay, he's being told
this is
how to be a man.
This is what we have instead of Pinocchio now.
This is it.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, guys.
Actually,
Telling lies is actually good for the social consciousness.
someone do Sam Harris.
Okay. Waking up with Sam Harris.
What you just said is perplexing in so many different ways, but I feel like we could go left, right, up, down. That doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, it's the fault of the government. I don't know where I'm going with this. Somebody please help me out.
Hey, let me help you out there, Jack. I'm back. Guess what?
My daddy's with me.
My dad. Hey, Daddy. Let me a social psychology. Is Anderson. What these bangers to mash have done is abhorrent.
Wait, is that back to Jordan Peterson?
Easy boy.
Wait, can you do Jack Black Nicholson just doing the scat part from Tribute as Jack Nicholson for me real quick?
Revenue.
With the bangers and the mash.
The bangers and the mash. Lucifer.
Alright.
I played Lucifer in Hangover Part 4.
What does he come up with this stuff? That's not historically accurate. Now, the weirdest part about this Pinocchio movie and Roberto Benigni directing it and playing Pinocchio as a grown man trying to run around as a child is that he also is in the new Pinocchio movie where he now plays Geppetto and he's not directing it.
Wait, hold on. Which new Pinocchio movie? Because there's two coming out next year.
Yeah, there's so many versions of this. It's ridiculous.
But doesn't it feel like this movie cost a lot of money to make? I think it did well in Italy, but like really didn't do well in North America. So you're like, my big break, my big movie, my big directorial movie that was coming out was going to, catapult me to the new director of the world. Yeah, the next Ashton Kutcher, and then it doesn't do well. And then do you hold this like grudge where you're like, I want a second shot at the game. If someone makes another, I want another go of Pinocchio. Like I love it so much that even though it failed miserably in this area,
I feel like
I need another crack.
I think it's an homage. I think somebody out there saw him in it and
it was like he's too old to be Pinocchio.
It's understood. I really like
The new Pinocchio is Italian as well, right?
I think the one he's in, yeah.
Yeah, so
and
like
then Tom Hanks is playing Geppetto in the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Hanks. No, thanks.
He's
now, Buzz. Now, Pinocchio.
virus off it.
He's the one to
He was the first one. He was the one to take it back to America, wasn't he? No, wait, he brought it here. That son of a bitch.
Oh, my God.
Now, Tom, take that coronavirus back.
So I reckon if it was popular in Italy, or even if it wasn't,
I think it
sure
would.
it has some kind of cult following. And so yeah, it's like, hey, look, it's the old man from your favorite Pinocchio, but this time he's an old man.
I would think that this movie would play well with a crowd. I don't know, like a drunk crowd probably, like a belligerent crowd probably. But I think
It would calm them down.
There's so much visually going on. Out of ninjas?
the ninja crowd. Good.
Yeah, they walk silently, but they clap pretty loud at the movies.
No, I think there's enough visually going on in the movie. Like there's beautiful. Even the scene where Pinocchio is lynched is just beautiful.
I watched it several times. It's just so good.
The full moon behind his hanging neck was.
And the fox and the cat are looking up, voiced by I think
Jamie Foxx and Cat Stevens.
It's actually Cheech Marin and Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eddie Griffin.
Can you imagine John Cleese?
Van Damme?
John Cleese does the.
John Cleese is Jiminy Cricket, or just the Cricket.
Yeah.
Cricket. Eric Idle is Mulatto, whatever.
It's two of the Pythons.
Who else have we got? We've got Leonardo is played by Topher Grace.
Yeah.
Margaret.
Yes.
Okay. There's one. Oh.
Hey guys, imagine if I cut my foot off and I brought it to the character who played Eric Foreman in that 70s show, and I said, I've got a toe for Grace.
I imagine if I was like, imagine if I was just out on the track driving around, getting some practice in, and I like slammed on the brakes as hard as I could, and another guy slammed the brakes on right next to me as hard as he could, and like our tofu in the back of the seat, our cars like smashed through the front window, and they continued racing. It'd be like a bit of a tofu race.
What?
Right.
Yeah. I said,
Did that mean enough?
yeah, it didn't need, you didn't need to be driving. It could have just been the tofu was racing around. You didn't need to be like.
What if some tofu? No, because then I bury the lead.
I saw some construction workers in that department store the other day. It's really bricks and mortar.
Yeah.
It's a cool name, though, Breckenmeyer. It sounds like an old bank or something.
Yeah, it does.
The old Breckenmeyer break-in. I saw Tom Hanks at Florida as well, and he was giving people directions to parking. I said, "What's the best lot around here?" He said, "Well, sir." well, sir.
Wow.
He yelled at it. I remember who played the farmer. It was Jim Belushi. Belushi there. I read that. Yeah, because he was being taken seriously at the time. Wow. And then he took his serious hat off and made According to Jim.
I reckon it was at the same time. I reckon they were on. I reckon According to Jim was on in 2002.
By the way, I did look it up. A Little More Conversation remix by Janky XL came out 2002. So,
Hell yeah.
Wow.
he was in Nation 11.
Yeah.
Very well.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
If that song was in this movie, I might have liked it.
Which scene did you put it in?
I only remember a few scenes where if when Pinocchio was strung up by that tree and it was telling me that we needed a little less conversation and a little more action, I think I would have liked the movie.
You seem to really like that scene. You bring it up. You have
It
brought
just
it up
really
a couple
shocked
times.
me. I'm like, he's not a boy, but he's still a small child in the story.
He really-
and he's not dying. He's just hanging there. That's the weird thing. He's like, I guess I'm stuck here.
But then did the cat and the fox know that he was a puppet? So like when they...
Yeah, I think they knew it was
And then they knew that they were weren't going to...
They were doing a
They
bit
were
of
doing
like
it just to
commentary.
put it there.
They were doing a bit of like the old guys in the Muppets. They were just like watching him hang and like making fun of him, kind of, weren't they?
I didn't really watch it. But hey, how did he stop being a donkey? Did he ever go full donkey?
He did.
He did, right?
He went full donkey. So never not.
That's the part where I fell asleep, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, jeez.
They go to sleep, and they're all having a fucking blast, and the cricket's trying to warn them, but he gets hidden underneath the symbol.
We mentioned the cricket's played by John Cleese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's certainly not played by Australia the way they lost to India recently.
Lost. Man,
He retired years ago. What was he doing out there? Yeah. Can we put our hands up if we actually can honestly say we watched the movie from start to finish and actually watched it?
That's two separate questions.
I watched... I just fell asleep during the
And you
dogfish
The whole thing.
scene.
I had it.
But
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
re-watch it on
had
the
it
internet,
on.
but in Italian, and I have to say that was a heartfelt scene.
Easy
Yeah,
watch.
with subtitles.
I found it.
I enjoyed the fantasy. It was fun.
Yeah, me too.
I watched it start to finish. No breaks.
I wanted it with you though.
Loved
Yeah, that's
it.
true. You laughed a lot.
I turned it up really loud and I was just watching it, and I gotta say the badness and the stiltedness of the dub and the fact that it was like star-studded but in a really strange way kept me coming back, and I smiled and laughed in nearly every scene.
Yes, this was a movie because of your smile.
Well, I mean,
Why'd you cut yourself off there?
that was great.
Almost said what?
the darkness of certain things, like so his friend who convinces him to come to Never Not Have Fun Island, which
we
just
just-
before he becomes he's going to become a real boy.
I just want to quickly talk about that whole thing there, because I thought it was very funny that the judge was one, a monkey, and two, that they all had lollipops. Why? I don't understand. And then you find out that guy, Leonardo, like stole the lollipops, and then they stole the lollipops from him because he went to prison. And then that whole part where he's talking about the taste of paradise, and then he's having a lick, gives it to Pinocchio, then he's licking it, and then they just go back and forward of just licking the same lollipop but trying to hide it from the guards. I just thought was hilarious, and I actually did laugh out loud. Thank you so much for listening to my speech. Yeah.
And some of the names too.
Patrick Stewart?
Martin Short took a lick of the lollipop and kept doing a full 360, like his whole body would turn around to make sure that the guy that way that you would do as a kid. You try to be inconspicuous, but instead of looking over your shoulder, you'd like slowly turn your whole body around to survey a situation. Mitch said before you were enjoying that it's star-studded. Should we mention? I don't know if we mentioned that John Cleese plays the cricket. John Cleese.
I always forget. I always forget.
He's actually England's fast bowler.
I hope he did a better job than in Italy.
Do you see
Shane Walk? Do you say walk? I want to know. Did you ever see Shane Walk?
It's Clearwater at the Revival CG.
Oh, please, Clearwater, I'm signing. The Topher is coming right out of his pocket. It's flying forward. It's a real Topher race.
What a total race. And if you bet on Creedence Clearwater, well, you've made a beat today, because they've certainly made a revival. Alright, and next we've got Prince, and he's dead.
Okay.
It's okay. It's perfectly easy to follow.
Putri, it's called Yes and. Are you dead, Prince, or not?
It's totally and then
Caught me off guard, you know?
all of my energy and my
I'm going to cut myself off here because no one else is. He's
pick up the quarter of a thought. A lot of heavy setting for me. Fuck, you guys super no.
Alright. I'm going to get through this goddamn donkey food.
Let's do it.
How do we undonkify?
So they're all having a lovely time, and then they start turning into donkeys. Him and Leonardo.
Hold on, I got a quick sign.
They start turning into donkeys. They both turn into donkeys. Pinocchio is sold into a circus. They're whipping him. He goes through a ring of fire. On the second time, he trips.
That's right.
And scorches his legs as a donkey.
Oh, yeah.
And so they can't have a limping donkey, so they decide to throw the donkey into the ocean.
That's how he, is that how he ends up in the
Well, yeah, because the fairy turns him back into a Pinocchio, being like, "You've learned your lesson." But then,
She says that so many times.
Yeah.
She gives him too many chances. And she's at the circus watching it, and you can see the disappointment on her face. She doesn't know the others.
I usually give like a little boy like probably 3 chances most, and then ocean.
Yeah, then they're on their own.
All those little boys that you have.
Now,
3 chances.
all this talk of
Did I tell you that, speaking of dead kids in backyards, did I tell you that
front doorbell the other day. Somebody rang my doorbell and I went downstairs to answer the doorbell. And no one was.
What is it, doorbell?
Yeah, I said, what's going on, doorbell? And it was just a little boy instead of a doorbell. No, but no one was out there. And then I looked around the corner and there was just a little boy standing like in my driveway. And I go, hey, did you ring my doorbell? And he sort of looked at me sheepishly. He's like 4 or 5 years old. And he's like, no. And then he ran off down the street. And then I was like, well, I'm not letting him get away with this. So I followed him down the street. Well, it was with other kids, you know? And
It was a knock and run
it was
situation.
a knock and run. And I knew this. And just like 4 of them. The older kids, yeah, but he was with the older kids, right? The older kids that encouraged him to do that.
And how old are they? Like 9
They're
or
like
something?
9, 10, 11, that sort of thing.
Punks.
Yeah, they're 9, 11. And so I've gone to these 9, 11 kids, and I'm like, you know,
I just want to say what you did changed the course of history.
and we will never forget.
Thank you for your service.
I think I just said to them, hi, if you're going to be ringing doorbells around the neighborhood, could you just please make sure there's a reason behind it?
That is so funny. That is so
And
good.
then one of them was like, oh, yeah, okay.
You're like, I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to swear. I'm just going to get very literal about what happened. If you're going to knock, I'd prefer you not run afterwards. Stay and we can have a chat.
Walk away.
Yeah.
That's not how it usually works. Have you used the door before? You little dipshit.
This is the problem with being landlocked.
Yeah. Can I tell? I got a story I have to tell just because someone told it to me today, and I hope that I listen to it. But I know someone who knows this story will listen to this, so that's funny.
And somebody followed.
No, but it's about like an 8-year-old making a horrible mistake. So it was this lady I work with. She told us that when she was like 8, she was in primary school. She had this gang of her and 3 other girls, and they were all from different races as well. And they had to
Made a spring 100.
no. So they're like, oh, we need a name for our gang, and then we need like a logo for our gang. And one of them was like, oh, all right, I think I've got an idea. And they drew like kind of this 4 square thing to represent each of them, but they drew a swastika. And then they all put their initials on each corner, and they had it like written into their school books. And they were running around as like as a neo-Nazi gang by accident.
They're all from different races.
Yes.
None of them were white.
It was all about unity.
Yeah. I just found that so funny. Also, we keep talking about donkeys, and whenever you hear about donkeys, I remember a certain friend of mine who I won't name told me about a pornographic video he watched once, where I guess the female in the video kept describing the man's penis as a donkey dick. So her common cry in this video was, "Give me the donk, give me the donk." And so whenever anyone talks about a donkey, I just think of someone who give it a donk.
Give me the dog.
Oh, what would
Oh my god.
a neo-Nazi sound like? I just think obvious that Jewish people should be killed. Whoa.
And I can do it because I know Kung Fu.
I thought this guy was the one. Put him back.
He showed me no respect.
He's not one yet.
He's not one.
That's Morpheus.
Yeah.
But this wasn't Rodney Dangerfield. Oh, this guy's the one. I thought, show me some respect, I thought.
He just came out and someone.
Whoa, put her back in. She's not done yet. So this donkey.
So give me the dog.
Cut to later in the movie after Pinocchio gets out of the dog finish. And so Pinocchio is doing donkey work at Jim Belushi's farm. It's not literally Jim Belushi. It's Jim voice. And
It's a funny image, though.
Voices far.
Oh, anyway, yeah. I know what you're about to say because I remember this very vividly from the scene.
so
Do go on.
he sits down with the donkey. He's like, "This donkey, I feel like I know you."
Oh, yeah.
First he's like, "I'm sorry you're so sick." He's like, "Oh, I do know you. It's Leonardo." Hey, Leonardo. And he's like, and then he's like, "Look, a lollipop." And he gives him the lollipop, and all CGI tongue comes out, and he goes, and his dying words are, "Tangerine tastes like
paradise. But also, it's strange that the donkey talks.
Well, that's the only thing he says.
Yeah, but it's just weird.
And it's this weird, like,
I wasn't expecting it as someone who fell asleep for a bit of the movie.
there's like sad mandolin playing. So he puts like a thing over his head, and then he hit Jim Belushi be like, "Hey, why are you crying over it? Why are you crying over a donkey?" And he's that's
There was a moment, like even the putting the blanket on top of the donkey's head and stuff, and the donkey's definitely dead at this point.
really funny.
Yeah, and he's just like, it was my
It's really
friend.
funny.
What?
He says that one. He says it with Eddie Murphy's voice.
Waffles.
Paradise.
What even happens after that? I can't remember.
After that,
Does it matter?
He's a good guy. It's another chance.
Get another fucking chance.
he gets home, he gives Geppetto another milk, and then Blueface shows up at his house and gives him a little how do you know, bit of a
They should have told you bad.
and then he goes back into his house, and Geppetto's wig has become a styled wig.
Oh no, there was another kiss. There's another kiss on Pinocchio's forehead, and then she goes onto the weird carriage and like all the mice go off, and apparently the poodle driver guys can't see very well, and she always has to turn it to daytime for him
Because he's an old dog.
because he's an old dog. Can't teach him any tricks.
Remember when the blue fairy was looking at Pinocchio and he was lying and his nose was getting bigger, and she said that your nose is getting bigger, or should I say your dog is getting bigger? And then she asked him to give him the dog.
Dog.
Sounds like the best porno.
Well, that makes me want to get the dog.
What's his dog?
Yeah, so when he gets back in the house, everything's really like beautiful and it's fully furnished, and he's like, "What happened in here? It wasn't like this just before." And he's like, "It's because of you, because of what you did." And he's like, "Oh, where's the old puppet?"
Oh, yeah.
"Oh, there it is," and it just points to Roberto Benigni, just dead on a chair. He's like, look how it used to be. It's so funny.
We don't see the separation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he literally goes back into his home and then suddenly he's just wearing a blue jacket.
And there's a
And then
dead
he-
him on a chair.
Yeah, but that actually, again, thank you Wikipedia, happens in the book, whereas in Disney, the Disney movie, I think the Blue Fairy actually, he turns into a real boy.
Let's see if it fits anyone.
What?
Well, we're about to do the jacket segment of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Every single episode where Morgan buys a jacket and sees if it fits anyone. Anyone.
I
Anyone?
like to call this this segment "Jacket Flag Necklace."
And he's having to go all the way down to get the jacket, so we'll just bear.
This is the jacket my daddy lent to me.
My jacket said that you're not cool enough to wear it.
Yeah, so
And if the jacket doesn't fit anyone, we auction it to our many potato fans out there.
Well, like truly jacket potatoes.
Why is that so good?
All this talk of dogs make
I
Mom
don't
want a
want to laugh
jacket.
at that.
both booze.
Alright. So it's not
see.
a black jacket. So
Black jacket. It's not a black jacket.
I can't see from this light. It's like you look like a god.
Big for me. Whoa.
Yeah.
it must be.
No, because the light's there. I also like it when people call me McMurray. Is that weird?
Metallic things on the
I feel like that's natural.
I feel a special bond with Jay when she calls me that.
That's alright.
I like being in it.
I started watching Deadwood. Yeah, I'm up to episode 8.
I couldn't get into it.
I started watching Jedward.
Yeah, I really. I love Jimmy, so I feel like I
Twin
would have
Irish
into
boys
it.
with tall blonde hair.
Are you joking?
No, that's who Jedward are.
What is Jedwood?
It rhymed with Deadwood.
Yeah, but what is it?
Jedward, I believe, is an Irish pop duo
Get in it.
who were in Europe in like 2016 or something.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a real thing.
That's probably real.
By the way, I think the jacket fits.
Thanks. I'm wearing the jacket over my head. Totally. So look,
Jacket bit to shoot.
does anything else happen after he's a boy? He goes to school, and he actually goes to school, and he tells his teacher that I'm gonna fucking be the best school guy.
I think that's it. I think the ending is just him going to school, isn't it? With his books and stuff, and
then credits start to roll, and you know how you get like sometimes you get bloopers and stuff like that after the credits roll, or like extra scenes. Then it sort of goes from black, it fades from black, and the text keeps rolling over the top of a woman getting fucked and saying, "Give me the doll, give me."
yeah, that was the end of credits. Yeah.
That was you gotta watch David Jones.
Yeah.
And we should
He really will do any film nowadays.
It's a shame. He's been in 2 of the films you watched on this podcast now.
Yeah, because he was in Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile, the very excellent Mr. Dundee.
Was he in that?
He was.
It was big time Uber driver. He played himself.
Oh, you're talking about John Cleese?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
The guy in the porno.
The guy with the donk.
He really gets round.
That's all.
He's got a donkey cock.
Oh, that's funny.
$1,000.
No, I thought you were talking about Robert Gordon.
Episode 8 or 9 of Deadwood probably now. You know,
That's right.
are starting to come into the fold of the larger American.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That really starting to sort of kick off in season 2. They've got telegraph lines coming in.
Yeah.
And you can tell that that's going to be the main story arc of this season.
And what was the cliffhanger at the end of season 1?
There wasn't really one. I won't spoil it for you because you're watching again.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, I know, but like, believe me,
No, this is going to be like
Who's
his
the bad?
third,
Who's the
fourth
bad guy in
rewatch.
season 1?
Sure.
Who's the bad guy?
Well, Stranger's kind of the bad guy, and then Tolliver's kind of.
Yeah, but has Tolliver come into it?
don't ruin anything, please. Tolliver's been in it.
Do I have to watch Doctor Who first? Yeah, to understand Deadwood? Yeah. All of Doctor Who. Yeah,
Don't.
Jack Harkness starts Deadwood, which is like a more adult Doctor Who. Yeah, you've got to watch Deadwood, then Torchwood, then Doctor Who.
Everwood. There's a show called Everwood, I think.
Rachel Woods, Westworld.
Then Westwood, then Westworld.
Yeah.
And then Westwood.
Timmy Westwood.
Oh yes, Free Stuff Fridays or whatever. He was always hitting the like.
Oh, right, didn't he?
No, Tim Westwood's like a British like DJ. He did the English route. Am I right? Oh shit.
That's sick.
I just remember him always hitting like the air horns and shit in his free Charles.
Yeah, the next is Prince, who is dead.
Wait, are you meant to pass the jacket around? Is that what the segment is?
No, once we decided that it fits on Hayden's hand,
Oh, then that's it? Oh, okay.
I think it'll fit.
it didn't fit on my body, but it fit on Hayden's head.
Alright.
That's the
So that's that segment done? Oh, cool. I'm just curious, that's all. Just wanted to know.
That's how we play Jacket of Potatoes or whatever the fuck it was. Was there anything that we
Jacket of potatoes? I thought it was just jacket potatoes.
It might fit Declan on the jacket. It might fit you.
I hope it fits me.
Your pocket, that's jacket. I got a $12 markup on that. Should we get this to you?
Yeah, let's all give it a U2. Give it 2. Let's all give it a
You too?
Guys, let's make a pact to come back in here in 10 years and give it a.
That's pretty good.
That's good. It fits.
Yeah.
Hey, that does look nice.
Shoe fits.
Yeah.
But would you ever wear it? That's the real question.
Yeah, don't wear anything that's free.
You like corduroy?
Hold on, I think I'm starting to.
By the way, the jacket is corduroy.
It looks like
What are these weird
those are the bad parts.
button things?
Those are the
You could put like string in there and make it a thing.
It feels lived in.
Probably has been from the
Let's be on my head.
and they're stolen from a dead man out the back of the stuff. But no, feel free to take that with you, man. It suits you. You look like serious black.
Wouldn't be a podcast if I didn't leave without a free piece of Morgan's clothing.
No, Pizza Clothing.
Pizza Morgan. Welcome to Pizza Morgan's clothing.
Now, I heard someone talk about rating. Does that mean we're wrapping this thing up? Or are we doing some more impressions?
Did you say Raiden?
Yeah.
Let's all give it our best rating.
I do get it in. Rain was Japanese. I just wanted to be racist.
All people that he's kind of so white Japanese.
Is he white?
He's white in the Mortal Kombat movie.
Why is he wearing
And then in the game, they make him racially ambiguous.
rice picking?
Because he's a
Why shoot electricity? Rice, you pick cotton, you farm.
You harvest rice.
rice farmer. Yeah.
That's what they're called, right? Yeah. Are they being really racist or just a little bit racist?
I don't know. If I do this.
When you those large wigger hats that are,
They do have a specific name, but I've forgotten
Well,
what.
he's like a thunder. He's like a.
Don't! Oh my god, that's so bad.
and you can
Some things you just can't take back.
They're making a chopping sound. That's meant to be a cutting sound.
And we're back. We've just cut out a section where someone in the group said something horrifically racist. Guess who in the comments below?
Guess which race? And get the joke.
Yeah.
And then make your own podcast and tell the joke.
Hey, get yourself cancelled. Just don't bring us into it.
In a few years, this is going to be a podcast being like, really like potatoes.
Look, I just think they do really much spaghetti. That's all I'm saying.
Is it like a documentary? Is that what happened?
This was the turning point for when the show got so famous for being so racist that they just couldn't put it down.
Oh, look, I had a hard time. Everywhere I went, they asked me to do my Sam Harris.
And they asked me if I wanted any bangers and mash, and I don't. I've never eaten bangers and mash. Where did this come from?
Real Jack Nicholson finally joined the crew. 10-person podcast. Things really took an interesting turn.
And I watched The Godfather again recently, and I realized how many slurs there are for Italian people.
Name 4 of them.
Moke, wow,
Without laughing.
Yeah, the laughing is racist. It was educational until you cracked up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Italian was like, you know.
Let's come on. Yeah.
It's okay. Italian is funny.
What if we come up with some new Italian slurs that like don't sound that bad, just like a tally or something like that? Hey, it's a tally. That's actually pretty close to just a mispronunciation of the country.
I went to an Italian guy and I was like, do you get annoyed when people do the like, it's a me, Mario? And he's like, no, it not pisses me off when people are like, pizza. And I'm like, oh, it's white.
Can I tell you that I thought you were going to say, no, does it piss you off when people go, it's a me, Mario? And he goes, no, but it is me. Alright, I'll give this movie 1.5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Give it a 2.
Fucking hated it.
Wow.
Yeah, just
1.5.
No, sorry, I hated it.
Alright.
I didn't think it was good.
No, this is how you hate it. I'm Sam Harris. It's a good impression. You're saying the Cap Harris impression?
You need to take a look at the...
Things really started heating up. Morgan and Bean became competitive between their Sam Harris impressions.
What?
He's doing...
The allegory that they're trying to make with this film is clearly one that is pertinent in today's world.
The funny thing is that the Sam Harris episode with Jordan Peterson is one of like the worst podcasts ever, where they're arguing about the definition of truth, and it just goes for like an hour, and it's really painful. But I really want to see you guys reenact that whole thing word for word.
I feel like we're speaking past each other here. What I'm saying is that truth is not real, and there is no free will.
I don't think there's any debate in saying that free will comes in or out. Or work. When it comes to matters of truthfulness or honesty, one must remember that there are presuppositions that we all make.
But I'm saying that you can't have truth. Wait, I've lost the voice so well.
Wow, it really feels like I'm taking in a lot of high impulse ideas. My brain is
Just burn up. Who are you being?
It's a piece.
Dave Rubin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear that a little bit.
This guy's still around.
Oh, yeah. Ruben's been getting crushed lately. He's so funny.
What's his name? Sam Harris recently left the IDW because he was like, you guys are all fucking nuts. And Shapiro's made a movie.
Oh, what?
He wrote a movie about a white girl saving a school from school shooters. It's all about gun girls.
Is it a documentary or a...
No, it's like an indie action movie.
An Indiana...
Indiana Jones action movie.
Indiana action indie anime movie.
Yeah, apparently it's
We gotta watch that on the pod. What's the critic rating?
it's the critic rating is 22%. The audience rating is 98%.
Oh, is that?
Definitely watch
We gotta see that.
Yeah, all right. I think it's called Kill, Run, Fight.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hey,
What a title.
is Indiana Jones anything like Pinky and the Brain?
Syllabically.
Me and Mrs. Jones. Indiana, we have to go in there and be smart twice.
You could have gone.
Yeah.
What do we do every night? Try.
Yeah.
What happened? I've never seen it.
Indiana Jones every day.
I've never seen that movie, right?
I haven't seen any of the same thing we try to do every day.
They're good.
Yeah.
I don't know, they're like Tomb Raiders.
Not good.
Yeah.
They raid the tomb like Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Tomb Raider.
real good.
Sexy!
I've told the story where between me and
Girls are
you.
sexy.
Yeah, I've told you the story where I borrowed like 30 Spielberg DVDs and I watched all Indiana Joneses over a weekend with Josh, and we were just like, all right, that first one wasn't that good. Let's save the next one. And
At what
they were all
point,
bad.
if
And we're like,
everyone's
what?
talking, does it get cut? Like, what's the deal?
We've never got Steven
Is
to
Band of Brothers good?
It's really good. Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't
really?
seen it, but it's meant to be really good.
Skyping?
Band of Brothers is
Yeah, I'm keen to listen back to this episode to see what these guys are talking about. But as I was saying,
music. That's Band of Brothers, kind of.
Brothers.
oh, is that Oasis?
What the fuck?
Are you Oasis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, time for more impressions.
Oh, you fucking. No, you fucking.
Oh, let's get a little crazy. Get a little bit.
Right, so are you in a band or not? Because all I heard you say was maybe. You go.
Yeah, go.
What do you rate this movie?
Hey, is Wonderwall anything like Pinky and the Brain?
Is the new movie called Wonder Wall in 1984?
Wonder Woman takes down the Berlin Wall.
And also the wall between the brothers in Oasis.
Manuel, we've got to make a Wonder Waldorf salad for these guys. It's from America. I had to mention it once.
Yeah.
You guys think shit.
You give it a 1.4.
I'm alright, I'm waiting for you guys.
Let's just give it a fucking 10.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you rate it, Morgan?
5.4. I enjoyed it.
5.4?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I watched it.
It was fun.
Originally,
I really watched it this time.
when I first
So Morgan says that, you know you're barely taking the thing on.
honorable mention to the scene where he is going to take his medicine.
This movie did give me the dog.
Can I also say, if I was a judge, I would change my last name to Mention, so there'd be like, the Honourable Mention.
Presiding.
Yeah.
Change your name to Mention Presiding.
I like the scene where he wouldn't take the medicine, and she gave him candy, and he still wouldn't take it. And then just like a bunch of like bunnies came in with a coffin, and then he took.
Oh, I forgot about that scene.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I think.
Yeah, he was like, I'll take the medicine. But why did he eat the candy first? Like, why did she fall for that? Obviously, he was going to eat the candy first and then not take the medicine.
I don't know. Why did he fall for any of it? He's an idiot. He's a
Comment.
poopy. They said that you gotta go to the poo-poo lounge to get it.
I would
Did you have to go to poo-poo lab?
Yeah, to get a gold tree when you bury coins. You go to the
order of the bench.
Alright, I give this 6.9.
Are you 69?
Yeah, it's very good.
I should just be
Do
a
you want
hype
to know where
man.
6.9 sits in the pantheon of your ratings?
You gave it a 6.9.
I gave it a 6.9, but I was going to give it a decent 7. But then there was a certain point where I was like, I got to give this a 6.9 because, in some kind of yin yang with my journals.
Mitch, just so you know, for consistency in your life, there's only 2 movies you gave a higher rating than 6.9,
Is it Highlander 2?
and Problem Child.
And
Actually, sorry, there's 3.
Reminded me a bit of the problem.
Yeah, Problem Child you gave a 7, and you also gave a 7 to Derailed. So you put this just below both of those, and then Highlander 2 was an 8.
Derailed was better than this, but I enjoyed both. I mean, Derailed overall, that's a crowd pleaser. Pinocchio, that's just for me to think about, mate.
All right, dude. You and your weird creepy boy with the skeleton.
Yeah, Derailed really pissed me off.
I loved Derailed.
It didn't have enough John Cleese coming in and saying, "Jean-Claude, damn this train."
I do care.
Putri, what do you reckon out of 10?
I mean, considering I've seen, I don't know, maybe a good chunk of the movies that you guys have watched, most of them bad. Oh, the Police Academy 4 was so bad.
Yeah, I was shit faced.
That was, I literally left the room when we were watching it together because it was that bad, and I didn't have to do the podcast.
This was watchable.
Yeah, I had fun, and it did put me to sleep, so I did have a good rest, so I will give it a solid 6. Yeah,
6.
I had fun.
Solid 6.
I laughed once, and I had a good rest. That's pretty good.
It's just between me and you.
Well, you guys are scoring it way too high over that side of the room.
Yeah, you got a 6.
I'm glad I've got.
I mean, I feel like I just watched the worst movies though. Bolero. That was like the honey scene was so weird.
Yeah, that
Drag. That was a long
Yeah, so long.
Yeah, it made me feel bad.
I think I watched a bit of Jaws 3 as well. I think.
Jaws.
Or Jaws 4 or whatever it was. Yeah.
Jaws Foreman.
I also, I think I watched a bit of Problem Child as well, but I barely remember it.
You know what was a really bad
What was the one with John Travolta who like? There's so many.
The Fanatic?
Was it the one where there's like a scene where they're in the snow and then he's like running to the. Yeah, that one. I watched all of that one, and I barely remember it. But I remember that was a drag.
This Folks. Remember
Folks was trash. I thought this movie was worse than Folks.
Maybe I was what
Yeah, like right under Folks.
Yeah, this movie was queerer than Folks. It was queer as Folks. Yeah, baby. I'll be high. Oh, fat bastard.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Shagging in the aeroplane. I was shagging.
Move, shut up.
That was me for a second.
No stop John Lopez. When does that go to Coco and David?
What does he say in that movie? What's up, John Lopez? What's up?
He goes, Miso, your father.
What's up, under Philip? I love a good Jar Jar with fish. Have you seen the movie after that where Jar Jar meets his brother, Cup?
That is awful.
Does this have any weight? Like, she caught me on the counter. It wasn't me.
It's Shaggy.
Yeah, oh, but it's Shaggy from Scooby Doo. All right,
Classic.
that's going
Classic.
somewhere. Let's workshop the Shaggy thing.
So join us next time for some more of the Shaggy thing. Also, we're going to review this.
Join us.
No, we're going to review.
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah.
We gotta do
Let's
that.
get this. I'll download
We can get a copy of it.
I think, it probably want reviews.
What? Pay for it?
No, I mean, well, with the Benny, of course I'll get
Here on the podcast.
Yeah.
Real.
I could probably probably rustle up a few magic arrows.
I am doing everything I can. First get into that.
Real advantage?
No.
Here I am.
Again, not a real
Morgan, were you about to do JFUK?
I was about to say that next week we will be debuting a brand new character.
Oh, yeah, it's on the edge there.
No, that's how it sounds. And my father said that he is a good character, and he will be here next week.
Oh, you're a bit Tommy Wiseau in some parts there.
Oh, yes.
I am from the city of America. I am from the great country of America, and we must get there before the Russians do.
Is this
But does he say fuck you?
fuck you?
JFUK.
And I'll be here next week.
My name isn't John Fuck You Kennedy.
And it is.
I've got another presidential themed one, but this is more of a game where you have to guess what his name is.
Okay.
I did not have sexual relations with that girl. Now, anyway, if you try and walk up one side of me, it's really steep. But then if you walk down the other side of me, you can tumble down me. I'm Hill Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. That doesn't sound anything like her.
I was trying to think of a line from Breakfast Club for my breakfast ride.
Breckenmeyer.
You know what I got for Christmas?
I'll tell you
A pack of cigarettes. See, it's
I didn't pay in bloody euros.
Kevin Rudd Nelson.
Kevin Rudd Nelson. Oh, what about Judd Nelson Apatow?
Yeah.
Somebody stop.
What about this? My fellow Americans, let me tell you that whilst I may be quite short and also grow from the ground and have lots of leaves coming off me, I will forever be known only as George Bush. Because he's a Bush.
He's a Bush.
That's just the same.
Jeez, I thought and it was the same voice as Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, sure. Here's my impression of Hillary Clinton.
I'm Hillary Clinton. How are we today?
I'm Hillary Clinton. Give me the dog.
Yes, Queen.
Wow, guys.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
No.
No, you are not.
Well, this is a long podcast. What else can we do impressions of? What else can we do?
Sure.
Yeah. Putri, if you had to do an impression right now to end the podcast, what would you do?
I can't do impressions.
Who was that?
wish
That
I
sounded-
could.
Not either.
Yeah.
You said I was
still
inspired.
Who was she doing just then?
Why don't you ask you jacket? Jacket voice. What the jacket would sound like for his father before him.
Guys, I can't do this.
All right,
This is a.
What's that improv? Do like Christopher Walken. Do Christopher Walken.
I'm walking over here, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's space jump that. Okay, you're the second one in the
No, space jump doesn't work like that. You add the person in.
baby.
Let's do a hoedown.
We space trumpet.
So okay, you're the worst Christopher Walken impression I've ever heard in my life. Okay,
We've got them all. We've got the best impressions. We've got the best Trump impressions. The only
tremendous, greatest.
We do it.
Let me do a Trump. My fellow Americans, not have sexual relations with that porn star girl. You're fired.
I did give her the dog.
Give me the dog.
Good night, mommy. Had the best fingers in match. Top fingers in match in the entire country.
I want to see Trump and Jack Nicholson going to a restaurant trying to get that off-menu bangers and mash.
Wow, really coming for my land, darn
brain.
I like Jack. No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I think we've given him enough.
Yeah.
For the week.
I feel like trash. Nick Schulson.
What?
Yeah, Putri still hasn't done an impression.
I'm really not good at them. I'm telling you, I can't do impressions at all. I can play it. I can play a very good dead person. If you would like to see Quebec.
Yeah. Michael Jackson.
Fuck yeah!
He's dead.
I did it again, just for those who can't.
You're shredding that.
Man, that rigor mortis is crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Westall, who listens to the show.
Yeah, shout out to Nick. I'm so pleased with Nick. And
What's his baggage? What's his deal?
Like his style of listening is very engaged.
Stands outside of his like crushes.
With a boombox. Yeah, just playing Julie on potatoes. and holding some big cardboard things that are like, I love you.
Yeah.
She's like, turn that shit off.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Unless they're giving him the dog or the.
Or like she's asleep and she wakes up and is like, is that Sam Harris outside?
Don't get. Wait, why does Jack Nicholson come here every night asking for bangers and mash? I'm not going to give you the dog.
This is just out of curiosity. Is his favourite? No.
Of the gang?
Yeah.
Well, he sent me private messages, so it's got to be me, right? Nick?
Too scared to send me them.
Yeah. Must be too intimidated to send the old big dog. You candidate. So goes, fuck you, candidate. I love you, candidate.
You've been working on that impression for ages.
Oh, don't blast him like that. For someone who wouldn't even do an impression, and throw him under the bus.
I'm just saying. No, but I'm saying that he's really crafted it so. Praise be, if you will.
Episode of The Crown that Michael C. was on playing John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, Michael C. Hall, yeah.
Yeah.
He did it.
C-Hole.
Michael C. Hall. Wait, that's it? He did, right?
Yeah, Michael C. Hall.
Yeah, cool.
I see old people.
I see old people, never half people.
Why don't you just do a Mayor Quimby? They're like the same.
That's what I'm trying to mention the whole time I'm doing it.
For you can't bring all the time.
Fuck you!
Jeffy Simpson.
What's Marge's riddle?
Yeah.
I mean, they never say that. Wow. This Nick find out.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I know who made them.
What do you think about it?
When you actually break
Margarine. Yeah.
I hate thinking.
Alright, what about Simpsons characters where their catchphrase, instead of being their traditional catchphrases, is suck my dick? So it's like, Smithers, release the hounds, then suck my dick.
Wait a second.
Listen, no more punk. Suck your little dick.
Who the hell is my dick?
Yes, I could.
Listen here, old lady. You can have one beer and then you get a suck.
I want to do our poo. But I'm not, you can't do
I'm more than happy.
What's wrong with
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
Don't give us a fucking.
There's a documentary about it, dude. And we're going to be in the documentary about...
What's right about it?
What's right about our poo.
Yeah.
The Apu episode.
The episode.
Suck my dick. Disco Stew says, suck my dick.
Yeah, there are Simpsons characters.
Now there's someone who Flanders and we can round this thing up. Well, howdy doodly, neighborino. Homer, can you return my toaster and suck my dick?
Hey, Chief Women here. Talking about being sucking dick. Suck my dick.
So Putri, how was it?
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that feminine voice to the pod. It was getting a little too masculine.
Yeah, I can really feel. Yeah. Yeah, I can really feel that, testosterone in the air. The balls are sweaty in here, and, it's fun.
So, Butcher, what do you get, problem child? What's your age?
Problem child. I can't even remember that bad movie, but 10 out of 10, maybe. Oh, was that was the movie where the kid like pisses when he was a baby onto something he was like in the butt. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Wow.
I just missed that one.
Just on that scene,
What about
10 out of 10.
Dance 2 with John Travolta? What have you
watched that one?
Oh, I watched Highlander too. That was alright.
What do you give
Could be.
Cats?
Oh, Cats. Jellicle, cat, Jellicle. You guys remember that song?
You do.
I haven't seen it.
You're an impression of a cat.
Yeah.
Worst movie. 1 out of 10. Jellicle cat. Suck my dick.
There you go.
Yeah, suck Janet.
Yeah, I guess that was an impression. You can't finish it until you do an impression. It's just the way that things go.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Is that your Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. Well, that was bad. That was very bad. That was more Sylvester Stallone. Arnold can't do an impression of me, but I can do one of him. I'm the Terminator.
Come on, get to sucking my teeth.
Call me Relax.
Where was that? Come on. That was like Mickey Rourke. God damn it. I think we've definitely yeah. Okay, let's just do one last.
And 10 more minutes. Right, we get one more each. One more. And I'll turn this car around. Right, I'll go with Robert De Niro.
Okay, but they're all in the Deadwood universe.
Talking. Oh, shit.
There's been a big bonanza on Alma's new.
Don't spoil it. What might happen?
Pool, like a new pool. You can.
I'll play Woo in Deadwood. Mr. Woo.
Okay, I'll be Community. I'll be singing. I'll be Kramer. Okay, same.
Jeremy, I'm telling you, there's a whole bunch of that.
There's a whole bunch of cold out here. You gotta come west with me, Jerry. What?
Yeah, that was like.
What you gotta do is you gotta suck the gold out with your mouth. I'm telling you, Jerry, it's the best way to do it.
You know, the jerks start called, and they said they're running out of you.
Is that Marlon Brando? These pretzels are making me
I can do my Prince impersonation again if you'd like that. Oh, Prince Aaron, no, just Prince.
Just a reminder that he's dead.
Now do your best Rupert Friend.
Do your best Rupert Murdoch.
Harry. That's all I got.
That was an impression.
That was Ron Weasley from Harry Potter.
She got a great glass of milk. Thank you, Pinocchio.
She got a great.
Yes.
Can we finish? Does anyone
Are we still calling? There's no way there's tape left in the recorder.
I'm not getting that. Oops, sorry.
Gee, that's my mic. Sorry.
All right. Bye. Okay, what's your favorite episode of The Last Dance with Michael Jordan?
I also have not watched that.
I only watched the Charles
I
dance.
didn't realize I was hanging out with a bunch of you.
I've seen it.
I mean, I watched the first episode, so I guess the first one.
I only watched.
So,
My mic makes you
look like dick.
Yeah. It does. Is it because I'm talking inside too much?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think my makes a little noise. Okay.
It's all right. Good night and good luck.
Yeah.
Thanks. I will. All right. Should we maybe
Got the last bit and uploaded as a bonus episode.
10 episodes? The last 10 minutes. 15, 20 minutes.
I think because all of that to me was gold, but.
I just remember when I was on the road again.